Question: which female character do you prefer to have in a video game? This one or this one? Recently, it seems to be a trend in mainstream Western video games to make female characters in video games less attractive. Tanya in Mortal Kombat, Aloy in Horizon, this Fable character who I don't know the name of, and Mary Jane are primary examples that I can think of. But if you're interested to know more, there's a whole list of characters that have been purposefully made less attractive in their respective franchises. And if you take a look at their face models, you'd realize these characters are deliberately made uglier. Why? Because they wanted them to appeal to a wider audience and appear more realistic. Now, what's funny to me is that 99% of us don't look anything like Kratos or Chris Redfield, yet you don't see many people complain about it. After all, we play video games to experience fantasy and fiction. So what's the actual problem here? Well, to know that, we have to take a look at the other side of the coin, which is the over-sexualization of Eastern games. But before we discuss that, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. Even if you like this video, it would really mean a lot to me. Thanks a lot in advance, and let's continue with this video. Now, saying that most of the times women get portrayed as eye candy in Eastern video games is an understatement. Like, sometimes they make female characters have little to no clothing while the male ones are fully armored. And sometimes they just randomly throw in perverted shots of a certain character or a beach scene to make the player go. And let's take into consideration that 48% of US gamers are females, and some of these ladies perhaps felt kinda disgusted that these female characters were being sexualized like that. There's also a whole Wikipedia article about the representation of female characters in video games that talks about how women are being underrepresented and goes as far as calling most video games sexist. So Western video game industry took an advantage of their frustration and made a video game character that is now appealing to them, but now unappealing to most men. But can this be fixed, and if yes, how? Well, that's a question that I have for you guys, and hopefully I see some good answers in the comments. But as for my own opinion, women in video games can be beautiful and badass and not sexualized. Like, take Yennefer for example. She looks hot and can kick ass and be intimidating. And there have been many Western video games with beautiful women before, so we know that they can make appealing characters. I also don't want to look at ugly characters in video games, because if I want to see ugly, I can just look at myself in the mirror. And that's basically my opinion on this topic. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and tell me your thoughts in the comments below, because I'm really curious to know what you guys have to say about this. That's it, and I'm out.